Hi, I'm Johnny with Balloon Animals Palm Beach, and today I'm going to show you how to make a balloon that reminds people of Shimmer from Shimmer and Shine.
You will need 1 spring lilac 260, 2 blush 260s, 2 wild berry 260s, 2 purple violet 160s, 1 white 160, 1 lime green 160, and 1 wild berry quick link. Grab your spring lilac 260 and inflate it so you have about a 7 or 8 finger tail. Make a pinch twist. Make a second pinch twist. Make a 5-finger bubble. Make an 8-finger bubble. Make a second 8-finger bubble, same size as the one you just made. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off. So this is what you should have so far. Grab your blush 260 and inflate it so you have about 12-finger tail. Make a little 1-finger bubble. Make a pinch twist. Make a 6-finger bubble. Put a bend in it. You're going to twist that blush balloon into the 2 pinch twists at the top of the spring lilac. So now your blush balloon's coming out the opposite side of this one. Do another 6-finger bubble, same size as this one. Make a pinch twist. Make a little 1-finger bubble. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off. Put a bend in it. So those are her arms, her torso, and her legs. Grab your purple violet 160 and inflate it so you have about an 8-finger tail. You're going to make a 5-finger bubble. Make a pinch twist. Okay, you're going to just hold that at her waist and wrap the whole balloon around her waist and then twist it into the pinch twist that you just made. Make another 5-finger bubble, same size as this one. Get rid of the extra. Save this. We're going to use it for her shoes. Tie this off. So this is what you should have so far. Grab your next purple violet 160 and inflate it so you have about a 7-finger tail. Make a pinch twist. Now you're just going to hold this pinch twist in the back underneath the spring lilac pinch twist. Pull the balloon around her arm so you can measure how big of a loop you want, and that's how big your loop should be. So then you just twist the balloon into the pinch twist there. Make another loop the same exact size as the first one and wrap that into the pinch twist. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off. Now you can just tuck this back on her arms by pushing each of the blush balloons through the loops. That's the back, that's the front. Grab your purple violet 160 scrap. I have about 19 fingers of inflated balloon, which is more than enough. Make a 2-finger loop. Pull the nozzle through to lock that into place. Make a second 2-finger loop, same size as the first one. Make a little pinch twist. So it kind of looks like a bow. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off. Now you just take this pinch twist and you're going to tuck it in between the two spring lilac bubbles and then just twist that in place. Now you have her shoes. So that's the front of her shoes, that's the back. Grab your blush 260 and inflate it so you have about a 10-finger tail. Make a pinch twist. Make a 5-finger bubble. Make a pinch twist. Now you want to take the balloon and give it a squish, draw it back across, wrap it into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side. Give it a squish, wrap it back across, wrap it into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side. Give it a squish, wrap it across, wrap it into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side. So you have 4 of these bubbles and 2 of the pinch twist. Get rid of the extra. Save this, we're going to use it for her nose. Tie that off. So this is her head so far. Grab your Wild Berry 260 and inflate it so you have about a 10-finger tail. Now you're going to take this nozzle and you're going to wrap it into one of the blush pinch twists on her head. Then you just want to draw it across, and when it reaches the middle, make a twist, then pull it tight and wrap it into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side. It's kind of like giving her a part in the middle of her head. Draw the balloon back across, wrap it into the pinch twist on the opposite side, and now you're going to draw it across again, put a twist, same place as this twist, and pull it tight, wrap it into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side. And one last time, pull the balloon across, make a twist when you get to the middle, pull it tight, and wrap it into the pinch twist on the opposite side. Get rid of the extra, tie that off. So this is the top of her head. She has 3 bubbles coming across with a part in the middle, and then one in the back doesn't have a part. Grab your next Wild Berry 260 and inflate it so you have about an 8-finger tail. Now you're just going to make a very small pinch twist. And you're going to wrap this pinch twist into the 3rd Wild Berry balloon in the back of her head where there's a twist. Grab your Wild Berry quick link and inflate it all the way. So you have 12 to 14 fingers of inflated balloon. And you're going to twist this nozzle into the pinch twist here. Then you're just going to draw this 260 across the balloon until you get to the other end of the quick link and tie that in place. Then you want to take this balloon, fold it in half. Give it a bend and a squish, and make a twist, and get rid of the extra. So this is her giant ponytail. Grab your white 160 and inflate it so you have about a 12-finger tail. Wrap the nozzle into the blush pinch twist on the side of her head. Make a 1-finger bubble. Make a second 1-finger bubble. Make a third 1-finger bubble. Make a 4th 1-finger bubble. Make a 5th 1-finger bubble. Make a tiny little pinch twist. And now you're going to wrap this pinch twist into the Wild Berry balloon here. Make a tiny little 1-finger bubble. Make a second tiny little 1-finger bubble. Make a third tiny little 1-finger bubble. Make a fourth tiny little one finger bubble, and a fifth tiny little one finger bubble. And now you want to wrap that into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side that you started with. Now you just want to deflate the balloon as you tuck it in between these two. Pull it up and around this wild berry pinch twist at the base of her ponytail. And now you want to make a little one finger bubble. Make another little one finger bubble. Make another little one finger bubble. Another little one finger bubble. And you want to wrap this into the white pinch twist in the middle of her forehead. Get rid of the extra. Tie that off.
So that's what her head looks like so far.
Grab your blush 260 scrap. I have about a 7-finger scrap. Just give it a puff of air and squish all of that air to the end till you make a little pinky-sized bubble. Tie that off, put a knot at the base of the bubble. So you got a little bubble with a nice long tail. You're gonna take this tail and you're gonna tuck it in between the two bubbles that make up her face. And you're gonna pull it out in between the two bubbles at the bottom of her head. So that gives her her nose, and then we're gonna use this to attach her head to her body. So we're gonna wrap that tail into the spring white lilac pinch twists. Grab your lime green 160, and now we're just gonna add some little embellishments. So take the end that does not have a hole and cut it to 2 fingers. So you have a little 2-finger scrap of lime green 160, and just give that a little puff of air so you can make a little 1-finger bubble. Tie that off, and now we're going to wrap this little 1-finger bubble into the white pinch twist in her head here. So that gives her jewel in the middle of her forehead. Grab your lime green 160 scrap and make another little 2-finger scrap. Cut it, tie one end so you can inflate it. Give it a little puff of air, and we're gonna make her little earring. Just a small 1-finger bubble. Tie that off. Now you just want to attach that to her ear, which is the blush pinch twist. One more time, just make a 2-finger scrap, cut that off. Tie one end. Little puff of air. Little 1-finger bubble. Same size as this one. Tie that off. Use the tail to twist into the blush pinch twist on the opposite side. Okay, so that's what she looks like. Now she's ready for her artwork. Grab your black 160, and we'll start with her eyes. Do the same thing for the other eye. As usual, my two eyes never look the same. I don't know what it is. Okay. She has blue eyes, so grab a blue Sharpie. Color in the iris. Grab a brown Sharpie for her eyebrows. And her eyebrows don't look the same either. Yeah, artwork is just really not my strong suit. Grab your red Sharpie for her mouth. Really, that line should be right there. Put a tiny little line right there. Tiny little line right there. This is going to be where her teeth are. And this is going to be where her tongue is. Whoa, okay, so she has crooked teeth and a giant tongue. Let me fix that tongue a little bit smaller. Grab your brown Sharpie again to color in her mouth. Grab your white Sharpie paint pen to color in the whites of the eyes and the teeth, etc. This is also supposed to be red, her tongue part. I'm just going to add a very tiny little line here with the brown pen just to make sure that her tongue is delineated from her lips so she doesn't look like she just has a swollen lip. That's the artwork. Of course, if you want to go completely nuts, you can take your white Sharpie and you can add some pearls on her belt.
And that's how you make a balloon that reminds people of Shimmer from Shimmer and Shine. Feel free to leave me a comment or feedback below, or you can subscribe to my channel. I do release videos on a regular basis, or you can check me out on Instagram, Facebook, or my website, Balloon Animals Palm Beach.